Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I know Tuesday evening is probably a little bit early for a 49ers v Bears preview, but I figured what the hell. Um, you know, 49ers versus Bears on paper looks like a game that the 49ers should run away with, but games are not played on paper. They are played on turf or grass. And a lot of things can happen. You talk to most 49er fans and they see this game as an easy win, with the Bears not being really all that talented. The one exception maybe being at quarterback. That itself is a storyline. You have Justin Fields, who feels like he was wrong by the 49ers for them not drafting him. So he has an axe to grind in this game. You have the Trey Lance finally becoming the starter in San Francisco, his first real game, real test. Um, a team that is loaded and ready for a run. There's a lot of pressure. A lot of people, like I said, they go into this game and they think the Bears are going to get ran over. But the fact of the matter is the Bears have absolutely zero pressure on them and zero expectations. Um, some people think this game's going to be a blowout. But if you comb across Twitter and listen to some 49er fans, they think this game's going to be a little closer than most people think. And I'm going to agree with that one. It's just how football works. Weird things happen, turnovers, injuries, mistakes. For instance, the weather going into this game is extremely windy and rainy. So automatically, this is going to be a ground and bound type of game where there's not going to be a lot of points scored and it's going to be a lot of defense, which in the 49ers sense, in case it works well for the 49ers. I guess some storylines we can go into this game with would be is how Trey Lance going to do. Um, for me, getting him off to a fast start with some easy completions and getting him going seems like the best course of action. As we saw him last year, he's a slow starter who gets going later on. The Niners can't really afford that. The Niners got to figure out a way to get him going with maybe some short, intermediate, easy throws mixed in with the running game. Hopefully that's effective. Like I said, the Niners are the best team on the field on Sunday, but the game still needs to be played. Going into this game, we have the question of safety. Not having Jimmy Ward out there, how much is that going to affect the 49ers and can the Bears exploit that? Another question being the 49ers offensive line. Niners offensive line did not look good in the preseason. They struggled all through training camp. They didn't really have a solid set of people that were out there together all the time. So that'll be a great question. Um, and it's just, it's week one. Like I said, a lot of things, weird things can happen. Sometimes week one is not a good indication of what the season's going to be. So you can't really make much out of 1 week, but the storyline going into it, you have Jimmy Garoppolo back as the backup of Trey Lance. I mean, I'm sure that's going to be talked about at nauseum. Um, how is that going to affect Trey Lance? Everybody can say that things don't affect him, and then they can talk to the media and say all the right things. But in the end, you still got to go out there and play, and people are human beings and things happen. So I personally think the 49ers win this game. Just from an X's and O's, coaching, players, they have the advantage. But I think this game is going to be a lot closer than most people expect. I am not expecting a blowout. I think the 49ers win 27-20, with, the Bears giving them somewhat of a fight. Like I said, Justin Fields comes into this game with an axe to grind. Whether he can make the 49ers pay is one thing, but he seems to be his focus is that the Niners didn't draft him and they drafted Trey Lance instead. Trey Lance, the pressure's on him. Say what you want, but this is Trey Lance's team. The 49ers are built to win right now. So can Trey Lance put up with the pressure and be good and play well? He's going to have his ups and downs. This game might be might not be indicative of what we see the whole season. So everybody needs to be patient and always take everything with a grain of salt. But yeah, I picked the 49ers to win 27-20, with the Bears trying to come on late, but not being able to catch up, and that the Niners will end up winning this game with running and defense. So that's my prediction. Like I said, there's a lot of storylines going in this game. This is a game the 49ers should win, but like we always say, games have to be played on the field and not on paper. So Let me know what you think down in the comments below. I cannot wait for this Sunday. It's going to be nice to kind of watch the game and just relax and enjoy it. I hope all you guys have uh, your whatever you do, your traditions ready to go on Sunday, whether you eat certain food, wear a certain jersey, have a certain thing that you do every Sunday. I can't wait for everybody to get back into the groove of things with football. So everybody enjoy uh, uh, the great game on Sunday. Stay safe and healthy. Everybody take care. And hopefully, when I talk to you next, the 49ers are 1-0 and we can celebrate. All right, everyone, take care. Have a good night, and I'll talk to you later.